Hi, hi
Hi.
everybody. Lots of waving, lots of happy faces. Happy Friday, and welcome to the next day here at Lord's, and we are covering all the action of England versus India. Thank you to my good friends at Daffa News for supporting us, and the Bharat Army, of course, is the fan group, the biggest fan group for Indian cricket fans all around the world. I've got my friends here from India, but of course people are watching the show in the States, in the UK, and anywhere where Indians have ended up. And let's face it, that's pretty much everywhere. So we get to places. We have an ability of finding our way in. And we have found our way in into Lords and into the test match and into test quality cricket. Yathat, how happy are you right now after yesterday's play?
Well, definitely quite happy. First of all, this was the first time when we got a play of 90 overs. So we saw a lot of cricket tomorrow, and the way Indian batted, we definitely lost the toss, but the way Indian batted, outstanding. You can talk this about hours and hours, the way KL and Rohit batted. Even Virat was also not sort of looking in his absolute freedom. You won't say that this is the Virat we have seen over the years, but to get back in touch, this 40 was required. So when he go out in the middle in second innings, I hope he doesn't. But if he gets, then he would be looking a bit better. But we talk if we talk about KL Rahul, it's absolute class, and the way he has gone to consistency, it's just wonderful to watch.
Yeah, I think I saw a stat yesterday saying that Kohli hadn't scored more than like 20 runs in a test match for some time, for a few years. So to get a 42, yes, it's great. Play ended yesterday with India scoring 276 for 3. Sharma, Pujara, and Kohli obviously taken out. KL still in. So let's just talk about him for a minute. 127 runs, scored with elegance. What did you notice in his play, Sanchit, now that you've had time to digest it?
Well, to be honest, I mean, when was the last time you've seen a team after losing the toss ending up on 276 for 3 or after day one? So the smile should speak for itself about India's position in this game. But what an innings, man, from KL Rahul, and it's actually the second time when we see a Rahul on the Lord's
Yeah.
honors board, and it is such a wholesome thing to see. Hopefully, he carries on to make a big double. I hope I haven't jinxed it there, but that would really be a wonderful thing, because earlier this year we saw someone like Devon Conway making that opportunity by scoring a double here at Lords only. So hoping that happens with KL Rahul also, and really amazing innings. The way
We
he
see.
was, yeah.
So, yeah, sorry for the interruption. We see KL Rahul bat, and we wonder where he was in the WTC. Had he
Yes.
batted
Exactly.
where he was, I believe. You couldn't have dropped Shubman Gill, but we all wanted to see some kind of innings from him. So
Yes.
really happy to see him.
Definitely, and I also
And this is
love the
what we
way he,
really this is
yeah,
what we really mean about form. So it's just about form. About obviously at WTC, the form wasn't there. Pujara now, the form's not there, but we know the quality is there.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
timing. It's maybe other things in their life. It could be many factors. But sorry, Sanjay, you were saying. So it's nice that his form's come good. It's beautiful to see KL play so well. Sanjay.
definitely. I mean, yeah, KL Rahul is someone, when form is along with his way, there is nobody as elegant as when he's playing his shots. I mean, you have seen that in different format as well, where he was scoring those huge amount of runs, even in the IPL, and it was always about time when he got this game in the Test format as well. So it was really a pleasant sight, to be honest, and the way he was playing those cover drives to someone like Jimmy Anderson, who was bowling in a different world on his own. I mean, age is just a number for him, and what an inspiring spell that was. But KL Rahul played superbly, especially after Rohit Sharma's dismissal. I mean, the way he carried on the responsibility, it was really an amazing thing to see from an Indian opener, especially in overseas conditions.
Yeah.
KL's first test 100 in 3 years. That must feel so good for him as well. And now look, we're already talking about the double century as well. So it's like, we don't, we're not shy about getting carried away. That's for sure. Us, man. Interestingly though, Kunal Sanika, he didn't score his first boundary until the 108th ball. I think that says a lot about his play. The fact that he let Rohit dominate, I suppose, take the lead on the batting. What did you make of that? What did you make of that kind of style of play and what you saw in him?
He actually has great patience,
Yeah.
first of all. And before I answer that, I want to say I've decoded that yesterday's question,
Oh.
that maths question.
The mathematics question
Yeah.
at the last
Oh,
minute.
okay. Hold on a minute. Rewind back. At the end of yesterday's show, somebody messaged in and said, yeah, it was like a maths question. Remind everybody what the question was and now what the answer is.
Yeah, what was the question?
Yeah, the question was.
I'll read it out. Sanjay Baka mentioned, question for Varnata and Kunal. If KL manages to get another 100 plus stand, what would be Team India ka scenario keeping Jaddu in mind?
But that is the first question.
So we got confused. And there was another question, we mixed them up. Again, what's your take? How many 50 plus partnerships can KL and others stand? Again, we don't know the answer, but then we at least decoded the question. Like, there were two separate questions. We took them as one.
Separate question. So answer number one then.
Yeah, I need to read the question again.
Let me just note down your answer so it would help me in my preparation for it.
If KL manages to get another 100 plus stand, what would be Team India's scenario keeping Jaddu in mind? That's the first question. So yeah, if KL manages to score another 100, we are right now at 272, right?
Yeah.
We'll be another 100, so that will be 372. And
276, Rahul, just so you know.
276, okay.
376.
376, and with Rishabh Pant and Jadeja in mind, we should be crossing 450 without any concerns. I mean, if KL actually scores another 100 runs.
So really, his question was asking, what kind of score are we realistically looking at? Why did you have to go about it? You know what? He must be related to my wife. Rather than ask a normal question, you want to make all this drama, all this kind of, I'm like, huh? And confuse me, and then I get nervous, then I say the wrong thing, and then we're not talking. So we don't want that to happen here. This is all love, okay? Okay, but so really, we are due for a big day. Is it just time to go large then? Is that what you want? Is that what you want to see in our place? It's time to go big. Just go for it. We've got a great start. Let's have it today.
Definitely, the start which we have got, I don't think when was the last when we added a 100-run partnership. So we have already done that. So the first start is again going to be crucial. So once the first start is then we have the batting that can bat the whole day. So just if we bat the whole first carefully without losing any wicket, then Ajinkya Rahane and KL Rahul, I believe anything above 400 is going to be a bonus. But if we add 450, then I don't think that India will bat again. So the game would be wrapped in then and there. So hopefully we cross the first hour without losing any wicket, because if wickets starting to fall, then I don't think that Rishabh Pant is known to make that new ball a bit old and then making it the job easier for the tail enders with Jadeja. So Ajinkya Rahane and KL needs to be very smart with their approach.
Okay, and actually I realised, Kunal, we answered the maths question, but we didn't come back to your thoughts, yours and Sanika's thoughts on KL Rahul, on the way he's playing, on the fact that he hung back and let Rohit take the lead, and just generally what we're really seeing in his kind of class of Test cricket.
Yes, I think that speaks a lot about his. She spoke on patience. So I have to pick the word temperament. I think the way he anchored the innings when Rohit was taking charge. Rohit was scoring the runs and he was just holding the crease on the other side. It showed a lot of temperament and presence of mind as well, game sense. That's what we speak about. As soon as Rohit got out, he realized now he has to step up because he's the set batsman, and Pujara has to constantly rotate the strike. So that's something that he did really well, and we suddenly see him accelerate after you mentioned like 106th ball or something was a boundary, something like that. So that's really credible for him.
No, it's beautiful. I'm just going to read out some of these messages. Thank you to Apurva for your lovely message. And she said, "Where is Sanchit's Indian jersey? We're all wearing our jerseys underneath. But I should remind everybody that today, all across Lords, you may have even seen it advertised. Everybody is supporting the Ruth Strauss Foundation. I'm going to just put the hat on because rather than have to lift my t-shirt. Ruth Strauss Foundation, because Ruth Strauss passed away at the age of 46. What the charity does is a wonderful bit of work to help children that are left without parents. So all across the stadium today, you're going to see a lot of Bharat Army fans wearing red. If you want to join in, all you got to do is when you're posting anything, just wear a red t-shirt. Even if you can't donate, if you're not in a position to donate, you can, by the way, we'll have all the details up on the screen in just a moment, but you can, you can also get involved by just wearing red and use a hashtag Red for Ruth. I'm going to cut to the Bharat Army guys. Check the Bharat Army guys. They're there currently at the ground, getting excited, getting ready for what is going to be a big day. Let's see what their mood is like. It's over to the guys at Lords.
Second day, second test. Yesterday was about this man. However, Rax, another day. What's going to happen today, mate?
Well, listen, first things first. Yesterday, in terms of a test match day of cricket, was absolutely phenomenal. Lost the toss, overcast conditions, at the home of cricket. Jimmy Anderson bowling, a really informed Ollie Robinson. I thought we were absolutely amazing for the first day of the test. Absolutely amazing. Today, we've set ourselves a foundation to go big, to go really big.
It was a brilliant partnership, brilliant start again from KO and Rohit. They complemented each other and KO went big.
He went massive, you know, and I think credit to him because he's had a lot of critics. He wasn't slated in to open the batting. He came in, he left the ball really, really well. The ball was moving, doing lots, and he was very, very patient. He let Rohit play his game, and then when Rohit left, he stepped up his game, right, and took over. The lead in that partnership with Kohli afterwards, right? So I thought he played a fantastic innings, and fingers crossed for a double 100. I'm wearing his shirt today in honour of KL Rahul.
So the other thing I was really pleased to see is Kohli get some time in the middle. They had a 100-run partnership, How do you feel about Kohli not capitalising on the 50?
I'm not worried about individual contributions, right? I've always been a team man, and what Kohli did was he batted in partnership with KL Rahul, and together they scored over 100 runs. Together they put us in a very strong position. Is Kohli in his sublime form? Has he got that rhythm that he needs? Absolutely not. But he stuck it out there. He contributed and helped us get over, over that 250 mark.
So, what are you looking for today? Personally, for me, I don't want to see India bat again. I want us to go hard in the position that we're in. I think we should be aiming for 450 plus. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, like I said, bat sensibly for the first hour. Respect the bowling, right? It's still a relatively new ball. It's only 10 overs old, right? See out the first hour. Hopefully, Rahane and KL Rahul can take us to about 350, and then let Ravi Jadeja and Rishabh Pant loose.
Cool, guys. That's it from us. Come on, India!
Lovely. Look, they're ready. The boys are ready. Bharat Army are ready, and they're all there at the grounds. When you see that ground, Sanchit, does it just make you want to be there? I mean, what happens? Well, what goes through you? Let's find out about the emotions of Sanchit right now when he sees them there. You're so close. Your boys are there. Your Bharat Army friends are there. How's that feel?
Definitely, and it's not just about Lords. I mean, everywhere where Bharat Army and all the Indian fans goes to watch an Indian team, especially playing Test cricket. I mean, you just want to be there, and the fear of missing out, the FOMO kicks in really hard, especially in such time. But it is always good to see Indian fans wherever India is playing. I mean, even if you put a match on the planet Mars, you would at least find 1,000 Indian fans there ready to cheer with the Bharat Army tops on. So it's really amazing to see.
Good. I look forward to that. Hey, it might even happen in our lifetime. You know, if the Indian space team carry on working as well as they are, we could well have a cricket bar in Mars, and we can all just be watching it from there. It'd be lovely. Okay, let's get back to the cricket. Let's get back to what we're expecting today. It's a big day. I'm excited. I just want to roll on the next sort of 45 minutes and get play underway. We're set up for a great day of cricket. Kunal and Sanika, I want to know your thoughts on what we should see today, how that middle order is going to come in now, and what happens next, or the rest of the top order and the middle order.
Yeah, so your voice was cracking in the middle. Are you asking about what should Team India do today?
Yeah, what should we do? And also, can you hear me all right?
Yeah,
good. I said, what should Team India do? What's going to happen in our next set of batters that are stepping up, and our middle order as well? Because we heard Rax and them say, Rahane's going to do this and someone's going to do that. What do you think?
Yeah, so I feel right now we should just focus. Like Yatat mentioned, try not to lose a wicket. And again, it's really easy to say that, but then with these conditions, we ideally can lose 1 or 2 wickets. That's fine, but then don't collapse. That's the main thing. Try to survive as long as possible. Till 350, play as slow as possible. That's fine. Take the entire day. But then as soon as you cross the 350 run mark, which was considered to be safe yesterday, after that, rush to 400, 450, and 500 as well. Like Rakesh mentioned, let Rishabh Pant and Jadeja lose. And for that, to let them lose, we need to get our score at a safe position. That would be 350 or 400 to be extra safe.
Okay, all 400. Okay, because Akshat has messaged. He says India should ideally cross 500 with Rahane scoring 100 and Rahul scoring 200. Is it? Yatat, what? Why are you holding your face? Why are you doing that? Has Akshat just jinxed us?
every time we say that India should cross 500, we just collapse. So I don't want India to collapse on the 350. So let's just bat long, let's just bat deep. The conditions are not that bad. You have a green pitch on the you have a green patch on the pitch, but it's not that deep, as it was in the trend pitch. So the pitch is not doing much except the first hour. Face the new ball and get it old, and once you're in, and when someone like a Rishabh Pant comes, make the ball as old so that he can smash the ball around. It would be interesting to see how he plays against Moeen Ali, because Rishabh Pant loves spinners, and it would be I would be just counting the number of sixes which he hits. So take it session by session. Don't think about the 500 mark. Anything above 400 or maybe 450, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, and I'm so happy कि आज हम लोग के आंसर्स में कोई भी ऐसे like अगर बारिश हुई तो it is we are not mentioning rain at all.
I'm still on the show.
Until just now, you realise that we nearly made it. We could have. No, but I just want, on that note, I know weather plays a huge factor, obviously, in the UK and in England. It's not rainy, and actually, the forecast this morning on the news is all that we've got a great weekend of weather here. I feel responsible. I promise you guys, I won't let you down. I've had a word with the clouds, and I've told them. I said, please, clouds, like I'm doing my bit. But that really, we are due for a great weekend of weather, which is lovely for Test cricket, just in the sunshine in London, in Lords. I just think this could be a weekend that goes down in history for many reasons. Just for a beautiful bit of cricket being played. We've already had beautiful cricket played. We just wanted to continue with some great weather. We all need this so badly right now. I want to just spare a little moment for England in that respect, because Nitish says how badly England are missing Archer. If India won't be able to win this series this time, they never will. That is in the back of my mind, that we are facing a kind of half-hearted English squad. I don't care. I still want, the win, the big win. But what does that mean for us as a team, Sanjay? I'm sure you agree with Nitish.
Well, definitely, and it's not just about Archer. I mean, they are also missing out on some significant players of their main squad. Ben Stokes is missing, Chris Wokes is missing. So and even Stuart Broad is now ruled out of the entire series. So it's basically looking like the entire dependency is on James Anderson for this series, and you have seen that happening in this first test itself. And yes, as Nitish rightly pointed out, the Archer is a big miss, especially in these conditions. I mean, just 2 years ago at the same venue, we saw that epic battle between Jofra Archer and Steve Smith happen on the same ground. So Archer would have been really a big player in this condition, especially with the slope that Lords has to offer. But I feel that even though the last line in that comment, I mean, we are prone to hearing that time and again. Even in 2018, we read that if India won't be able to win this series, they never will, and we went on to win it in the next edition itself. So, I mean, yes, the conditions do favor us for a series win, but nothing is granted. I mean, even though a weak English side is there, I mean, a series win is still a big thing for this team India, because many might consider that this English tour is the final frontier for this bunch of Indian players who have been on this epic journey of conquering every overseas series they have ever played since 2018. I mean, winning a series in England should be a memorable one. So really hoping that happens, but I really don't consider this to be a weak English team by any regard.
Yeah.
Yes, the batting might be weak, but I think the bowling is still amazing. I mean, Wood, Robinson will come into play in this series, so it's really going to be difficult, but hopefully we reign triumph in this series.
No, you're absolutely right, and we know that when players are out of the team for injury or for whatever reasons, it's a great opportunity for other players to step up. So who knows what England squad could be coming through. Kunal and Sonika, final thoughts from you guys into today, things that you're thinking, things that you're considering?
Not really. I mean, I'm just, like I mentioned, not to lose any wickets today, especially in the first session. That would be the main focus. Regarding the point that over here, if India won't be able to win the series this time, they never will. I think this was the same concern during the 2018 series as well. When we defeated Australia, it was without Warner and Steve Smith. And after that as well, we visited and we won. I think fitness is a part of, having a good team. And having backup players as well. I mean, Team India won against Australia in Australia, not having the best, the ideal playing 11, or even the ideal playing 22. Like we had the third set of players who are playing and winning the matches. So you need to have players who actually step up and live up to the expectation of the team as well. So I feel England. Yeah, I agree that this is not the best English side, but even if it's the third best English side, it should be good enough to withstand India, especially in their home. Especially when a third Indian side can win against Australia in Australia.
Okay, awesome. Looking forward to it. Yatharth, closing thoughts from yourself as well, my man. You must be excited about today. We're going to have a great day of cricket. It's all going to go well. Everything is beautiful. Everything is wonderful.
Well, first of all, I'll comment on England batting. England's 11. So it's not the bowling which has let them down, but I believe it's the batting, because you look at their batting and you look at the top 7, you will find quality players. There is not even a single player who is missing except Ben Stokes. So I believe it's a lot on the players' temperament, because Rory Burns and Dom Sibley have got out to a decent start a lot of time, but they have not converted into. Same goes with Zach Crawley, and Joe Root has been consistently performing. Even Johnny Bairstow and Josh Butler got off to a good start, but they couldn't converted it. So I believe it's not the worst England side, but I think the batting has surely let them down. And if you look at James Anderson, I don't think that he is 100% fit, because I don't think that he is fully fit. He is just playing for the sake of playing, because they don't have any quality players. So because James Anderson was bowling the spell of only 3 or maximum 5, so that's not we usually see from him. We rather see him bowling huge spell at least for 7 to 8s, and he only bowled, I believe, 26 overs out of the 90 overs. So I think something is not right in the England camp. But going after the second test match, their whole maybe Chris Wokes would be back. A lot of players would be back. So then maybe they can take this excuse out that we don't have the best possible 11. But on the Indian side, I think this is the best possible chance. But it's not like that we can't win there ever, because I think you can't just underestimate the Indians every time. So today is going to be a crucial day. If we bat deep and bat good, we have a chance to close this match in the 4th day.
Bat deep and bat good. There you go. That's the advice of real fans. This is what it's all about. Fan Doosra with Daffa News. Myself, Tommy. Thank you, Yatharth, Sanchit, Kunal and Sanika. Lots of comments coming in. Thank you to Varnatha and Ankar and Vedant as well, and Apurva. Thank you for being a part of the show. As always, we'll be back at the end of the day for this post-stump show where we can analyse how England achieved their 500. Okay. Oh, no. Sorry. I've already seen it. This is a repeat, you see, because I've already seen today's play. I watched it yesterday on catch up. But it's a great. Honestly, you're going to love it. It's a great day's cricket. So enjoy it. Enjoy the cricket, and I'll see you later. Thanks a lot, guys. Catch you later. Bye bye.